Welcome back to The Rich Life. I'm your host Aaron, and before we get started, don't forget to click like and subscribe for your daily dose of your favorite celebrity content. Now let's get to it. Today we're going to be talking about Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate is an American-British former professional cruiserweight kickboxer, vlogger, sports commentator, and businessman who has a net worth of about $250 million as of today. This British-American former world champion fought both in the cruiserweight and in the super cruiserweight divisions. Andrew Tate is best known for being a three-time ISKA world champion and Infusion champion, although it must be said that he's earned himself more notoriety since retiring from the sports. Andrew also has a YouTube channel called The Tate Speech and Tate Confidential, where he uploads his lifestyle vlogs and podcasts along with his younger brother named Tristan Tate. He often shows his businesses, cars, and fortune on all of his social media accounts. The content creator also gained popularity for his controversial views on females. Apart from that, he's also quite active on social media such as Instagram, YouTube, etc. Moreover, Andrew Tate has recently become the most Googled man today. So here's everything you need to know about the total net worth of millionaire Andrew Tate, his income sources, successful career, biography, luxurious lifestyle, and a lot more. Andrew Tate is a 35-year-old kickboxer who newly went on popular streamer Aiden Ross's live to stream and declare his stake as the world's first trillionaire. Those are real reports that poured out of his mouth. Andrew stated that he made his first million when he was around 27 years old and then had 100 million by the time he was 31. He also revealed in an interview with Aiden Ross that he became the first trillionaire quite recently. Andrew has acquired this remarkable benchmark before the likes of some of the world's other richest people, like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates. All of them who have way more credentials and needed evidence to back up such a tremendous report. So let's take a look at how Andrew Tate spends all of his cash for the most part. Although he started his professional career as a kickboxer, he made a ton more money through various companies, including some European casinos and a webcam ring, etc. Then there's a brand new course that he calls the Hustlers University, something he claims is already worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Basically, they offer anybody who signs up to pay for the Hustlers University and their own affiliate sign-up link, which they can share through their friends. And if you get someone to join your link, you'll receive 50% of that $49 fee. The Hustlers University is a new product that Andrew just launched and begun offering that guarantees to teach students how to make money with over a dozen other modern wealth creation strategies. Andrew and his brother Tristan brought together a team of multimillionaires to spill the truth of their success and teach others how to do the same thing to become successful. According to reports, the Tate brothers are sharing $4 million a month in profits along with all other tutors who signed up to the program. Andrew's also stated the total value of the Hustlers University is more than $300 million, and it's also become Andrew's major source of income. Before becoming a trillionaire, Andrew started off far more humble as a kickboxer. While he established himself as a four-time world champion in the sport, he's already being quick to state that he's made very little money doing kickboxing. He claims that most of the major paycheck he's ever cashed out was about $100,000. Eventually, he became disillusioned with the lack of cash he was getting from fighting, so he chose to leave the world of kickboxing and started a series of other businesses. Andrew was making millions of dollars per month from casino businesses. In 2018, he launched his own YouTube channel called Tate Speech, and since then, he's continued to upload lavish lifestyle vlogs. We're not sure, but as per some reports, Andrew earns about $10,000 to $80,000 a month from his channel alone. In 2015, the Tate brothers went onto the webcam business and begun the process of their flat. Early on, they claimed to be making such as $4,000 a day with only 2 ladies. If you've been on the internet recently, you've likely listened to this guy Andrew Tate, who some people might find he's good looking, but he really has a strong personality and a lifestyle to die for. Andrew's recognized for having self-made millions as a kickboxing star and more recently a cryptocurrency investor and casino chain owner. He has a net worth calculated at more than $250 million on the record. The bad boy of the internet has a passion to buy fluent, outrageous, and exotic cars as well as luxurious properties, which he shows on all of his social media accounts. Emery Andrew Tate was born on the 1st of December 1986 in the city of Washington, D.C., the United States. He has a brother named Tristan and a sister named Janie. He's of Scottish and English descent. He was born to his father Emery Tate, a former athlete and wrestling advocate who developed combat skills at an early age. That's before entering the military and becoming an accomplished chess player, going to win the U.S. Armed Forces Championship a total of 3 times. Andrew comes by his combat expertise pretty inherently, and thanks to his father's mastery of the game chess, he also believes himself to be something of a tactician. At 6, Andrew started playing chess with other senior players. After Tate's father's military career finished, he had to get onto a series of minimum salary jobs to keep his household fed. When Andrew was 10 years old, him and his mother decided to return to England with Tate and his other siblings. While growing up in the UK, he got a job moving 80-pound boxes of frozen fish into nearby markets at 5 a.m. He stated that he and his siblings were teased by the local children because of their American accents. Andrew Tate started his professional kickboxing career in April of 2009 when he beat Paul Randall for the International Sport Karate Association English Light Cruiserweight title. That was the first belt he ever won, but not the last. He also scored the British Cruiserweight title the same year when he beat Daniel Hughes with a first-round KO in 2009. In 2012, Andrew lost points for his Showtime 85 Max title against Shahak Paparian, and in December of 2012, he had participated in Infusion, Trial of the Gladiators, to determine the world's #1 kickboxer in his weight class. Andrews made it to the finals, but lost in the first round after making a flying knee to the chin. A few years later, Tate would take on the kickboxing veteran Wendell Roche in June of 2014. Andrew came up as only one of the 2 boxers to earn a TKO against Roche after winning winning the second round. He won in Fusion 90 kilogram World Championship title as well. 2 years later, in December of 2016, Tate would lose the championship with a first round KO. It'd be the last match until 4 years later, when it was 2020, when he returned to participate in the KO Masters 7 in Bucharest, Romania 2020, where he currently lives. In this match, he won his final fight by the first round knockout. He faced Marilyn Mamedi at KO's Masters 7 and knocked him out in the first round. In 2020, he confirmed Jake Paul under the boxing regulations. Andrew Tate also made Jake Paul an offer of $3 million. Andrew then started his YouTube channel and uploaded his very first video in 2018. His content mainly focused on the discussion of weapon control and advocating against the passage of more legislation, for which he teamed up with his brother Tristan. Shortly after, he uploaded the second video entitled Tate on Women episode number 2. Tate posted several videos on his channel, and some of his most viral video clips are snippets from the discussion on the Your Mom's House podcast, where he states wants, and the video has amassed more than 2.5 million views within 5 months from the original upload date. Andrew made his move from his kickboxing career to webcam courtesy sector. Tate begun his webcam enterprise in the middle of the year 2010. On that platform, clients pay to speak and engage with ladies. When a female puked on the bed and rejected to clean it up, Tate fired her, threw her belongings out the window, and kicked her out. Andrew repeats the circumstances in his podcast. According to the reports of Tate, that female told the cops that she'd been beaten up by him. His electronics were taken by the officer after they visited the place. Andrew Tate is making an estimate to be around $600,000 per month from his webcam service business alone. Apart from that, the first time Tate begun to build some notoriety for himself as a celebrity was when he was named to appear on the 17th season of the reality television series Big Brother back in 2016. Being the son of a master chess strategist, Tate immediately got to work trying to outthink his competition. Now, if you know the show, you really have to be a cunning, smart, charming type of person to make sure that you're the last person in the house. And you know, it seems like this guy would have been doing okay in my opinion. But soon after, Tate was removed from the series Big Brother when British newspaper The Sun received video evidence of Tate allegedly hitting a girl with a belt. He later went on to Twitter to let everybody know that the video clip was a consensual act between him and his girlfriend, as he says so. In 2022, Romanian officials stated their investigation of Tate's place as a part of an inquiry into charges of human trafficking as well as sexual abuse. The lawsuit was later withdrawn because surveillance evidence shows that the American lady was not in any trouble. In 2017, Andrew sparked uproar by implying that people who were suffering from depression and mental sicknesses are lazy. But when it comes to the properties that Tate owns, he does own a place in Romania. He also claimed that it was just cheaper for taxes in Romania than anywhere else in the world. In a now deleted video posted to his YouTube channel, he said that it was easier to get off of sexual abuse charges in Eastern Europe, and that it's probably 40% of the reason why he moved there. But as far as his properties, we gotta talk about some of these cars that he claims to have. Andrew Tate's car collection consists of a Rolls-Royce Wrath worth $380,000, an Aston Martin DBS, which is $316,000, a BMW M5, which is $100,000, a Bugatti, $3 million, a Ferrari, which is $248,000, another Ferrari at $365,000, a Mercedes B63, $250,000, a Porsche GT, $316,000, a Lamborghini, $230,000, a McLaren, $380,000, a Mercedes Maybach, which is $150,000. You do the math, because it already seems like too much for me. And that's the rich life of Andrew Tate. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this guy. Do you think he's a good role model for dudes? I already know my answer, but let me know yours. Thanks for checking out The Rich Life, and we'll see you soon.